I accidentally discovered a treasure at the bottom of the ocean. I quickly brushed away the sand on top. I pulled out the treasure with all my strength. Taking a closer look, it was an ancient golden dagger. Was thrilled beyond belief. I went back underwater to search for more treasures. Unexpectedly, this time I found a stone worth over 100 million. I was so excited that I showed it to my companions. My companions thought I'd gone crazy dreaming about riches, but I told them this was an ancient ballast stone. This meant there must be a valuable shipwrecked treasure below. So to find the treasure, we immediately put on our gear. We came back to the treasure hunting spot. We first marked the treasure area. Then we took out the detector and started carefully scanning. Suddenly, the needle went crazy. My friend quickly gave me a hand signal, indicated something was down there. I immediately brought the prepared air blower, blew away the sand on top. A rusty chain appeared right before our eyes. Following the chain all the way, we found an ancient cannon. My friend and I were incredibly excited. We quickly tied ropes to both ends of the cannon. Then we filled the airbags with oxygen. We prepared to float the cannon up, but unexpectedly, the short-haired girl on the boat noticed the patrol marine police suddenly coming to inspect. I instantly became extremely nervous. But to prevent the marine police from discovering the treasure, I immediately told my friend Jack to release the oxygen. We let the cannon sink back to the seabed. When we got back on the boat, my girlfriend suddenly realized the marine police captain was actually her old classmate. After brief small talk, the marine police left the area. Early the next morning, we came back to the sea area to explore. Suddenly, I saw something glowing in the distance. Out of curiosity, I swam over to check. It turned out to be a crashed plane. Opening the cabin door, it was loaded with thousands of tons of drugs. Looking at the drugs before me, I was at a loss for a moment. Jack suggested selling the drugs for money. Although I was somewhat tempted, my girlfriend and I still decided not to do such illegal things. But the short-haired girl didn't want to pass up these drugs. So while we went underwater to hunt for treasure again, she secretly slipped into the plane. But inside the plane, she accidentally punctured her oxygen tank. After we surfaced, we found the short-haired girl hadn't come up. I immediately realized something was wrong. I quickly grabbed an oxygen tank to search for her. Finally, in the cabin, I found the dying short-haired girl. While rescuing the short-haired girl, I also accidentally discovered an item from a shipwreck. Through researching ancient books, we learned these items were from a merchant ship 300 years ago. The treasure inside was estimated to be worth over 100 million. This discovery instantly made us nervous. We had to salvage the treasure before anyone else found out. But with our current equipment, finding the treasure was just wishful thinking. We didn't have money to buy advanced equipment, so Jack suggested salvaging the drugs to sell. This would solve the money problem. The rational me still refused, but Jack didn't want to miss this opportunity. He secretly took a few packages of drugs with the short-haired girl. They found the local gang to sell them, but unexpectedly, the local gang immediately tied them both up. It turned out these drugs belonged to the gang boss. The gang boss immediately called me over. He gave me 10 days to hand over all the drugs. Otherwise, he'd feed Jack and the short-haired girl to the sharks. I had no way out. I had to go underwater with my girlfriend to